6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Aisha Nayab. First, the headlines. President has called for adopting value addition approach to increase agro-oriented exports. Finance Minister says economic situation of country is being improved rapidly due to prudent policies of government. Government will not extend deadline given for voluntary repatriation of illegal foreigners. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, people are suffering immensely due to continued violent coordinated search operations by Indian occupation forces. Voting for second phase of Khalistan referendum will be held in Canada tomorrow. Pakistan beat New Zealand by 3-2 goals in Sultan of Johor Under-21 hockey tournament in Malaysia today. And now the news in detail. President Dr. Arif Alvi has stressed for joint ventures to increase investment in agriculture and other sectors. Addressing Exports Trophy ceremony of the Rice Export Association in Karachi today, he called for adopting value addition approach and focusing research to increase agriculture production and agro-oriented export to boost economy. The president called for participation of all segments of society, including business community, in the decision-making process to put the country on the right track. Minister for Finance Shamshad Akhtar has said the government is taking stringent measures to revive economy. Talking to the media in Karachi this afternoon, she said the economic situation of the country is improving rapidly due to prudent economic policies. She said steps are also being taken for bringing improvement in industrial sector. Finance Minister said actions were also being taken by the government against smugglers. Minister for National Health Services Dr. Nadeem Jan has said that the government is determined to address the key issues of the pharma industry to boost its exports. Addressing a delegation of the Islamabad Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the minister said that pharma industry was playing a crucial role in meeting the growing demand of medicine and promoting export. He said that the government was working to establish a pharma park with public-private partnership. Dr. Nadeem Jan said that the government planned to digitize the overall health system in the country to meet modern trends. Security forces have killed one terrorist and arrested two in an intelligence-based operation in Tirah area of Khyber district. According to ISPR, the killing and arrest ensued after an intense exchange of fire between the two sides. Weapons and ammunition were recovered from the terrorists who were involved in terrorist activities against security forces and targeting killing of innocent civilians in the area. In another incident, two soldiers embraced martyrdom when an improvised explosive device exploded in Sarvikai area of South Waziristan district. Meanwhile, the Speaker of National Assembly Raja Parvez Ashraf has said that the entire nation stands with the security forces in the war against terrorism. He paid tribute to the spirit of patriotism of soldiers Banars Khan and Abdul Karim, who were martyred in the Sarvikai area of South Waziristan when an improvised explosive device exploded. In his condolence message, the Speaker lauded the gallantry of martyred soldiers for neutralizing the terrorists. He hailed the security forces for conducting a successful operation against terrorists in South Waziristan. He said the anti-state elements want to spread unrest in the country. However, the armed forces thwarted their nefarious designs. The government will not extend the deadline given for voluntary repatriation of all foreign nationals, including Afghans, to their respective countries. According to official sources, geofencing and geomapping of the illegal residents have also been completed by the law enforcing agencies. After expiry of the deadline, action will be taken against the illegal foreigners, while all movable and immovable properties of the illegal residents will also be confiscated. The government has set Tuesday as a deadline for the illegal foreign nationals to leave the country, and only 3 days are now left in expiry of this deadline. Meanwhile, the voluntary repatriation of Afghan families residing illegally in Pakistan is continuing. Around 82,000 illegal Afghan nationals have returned to their country till now, while nearly 5,000 Afghans bordering 153 vehicles went back to their country yesterday. The return of the illegal Afghan nationals to Afghanistan will have a positive impact on the region. Today was the last day for all eligible voters to get themselves registered with the Election Commission of Pakistan. According to the spokesperson of the commission, hectic efforts are being made to hold fair, free and transparent elections in the year to come. This is Radio Pakistan. The people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir are suffering immensely due to the continued violence, cordon and search operations and house raids by Indian troops and police personnel. The troops are conducting massive search operations and house raids in different areas of Srinagar, Baramulla, Bandipora, Kupwara, Pulwama, Shopania, Islamabad, Kulagam, Rajouri and Poonch districts from time to time, subjecting the residents to severe harassment. Meanwhile, the All-Party Hurriyat Conference leaders in their statements in Srinagar hailed the Kashmiri diaspora for observing October 27 as Black Day and organizing peaceful protest demonstrations and rallies against India's military invasion of Jammu and Kashmir in 1947. They said the Kashmiris never accepted India's illegal occupation of their homeland and will continue their struggle to achieve freedom from Indian yoke. On the other hand, digital trucks drove down the central locations in Washington, D.C., drawing the attention of the world community towards the Indian brutalities in occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In Brussels, Kashmir Council Europe organized an anti-India demonstration in front of the Indian embassy. A large number of Kashmiris and their sympathizers participated in the demonstration. The protesters appealed to the international community to play its role in resolving the Kashmir dispute by giving the Kashmiris their right to self-determination. Israeli authorities have suspended the internet and phone services in Gaza amid intensified bombardment and threats of expanding ground operations by the Israeli military. Several international media and aid agencies have lost contact with their staff in Gaza due to communication blackout. According to humanitarian group Save the Children, lives of more than 1 million Palestinian children and their parents are in danger in the besieged enclave. Around 7,400 Palestinians have so far been martyred in Israeli airstrikes since October 7th. Voting for the second phase of Khalistan referendum will be held in Canada tomorrow. It is anticipated that more than 200,000 Sikhs will participate in the referendum. The second phase of this referendum is going to take place at the exact spot where Hardeep Singh Nijjar had been killed in Vancouver. Pakistan beat New Zealand by 3-2 goals in Sultan of Johor Under-21 hockey tournament in Malaysia today. A total of 8 teams are participating in the tournament that will continue till 4th of next month. In the ICC Cricket World Cup match at Dharamshala, Australia beat New Zealand by 5 runs. Batting first, Australia were all out for 388 runs in 49.2 overs. In reply, New Zealand scored 383 runs for the loss of 9 wickets in the allotted 50 overs. In another match at Eden Garden, Kolkata against Netherlands, Bangladesh were 19 for the loss of 1 wicket in 4.2 overs a short while ago. Batting first, Netherlands were all out at 229 runs in allotted 50 overs. And finally, the weather report. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while cold in upper parts during the next 12 hours. Now some of the headlines once again. President has called for adopting value addition approach to increase agro-oriented exports. Finance Minister says economic situation of country is being improved rapidly due to prudent policies of government. Government will not extend deadline given for voluntary repatriation of illegal foreigners. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.